Workers in Nigeria received the news of a 70,000 naira new minimum wage with mixed feelings as they look forward to its implementation once it becomes law. Organized labor has also disagreed with the private sector's tendency to set conditions for government ahead of the implementation of the new wage. TVC News' Joke Adisa reports. I will bring you that report subsequently. To other stories now. The need to revitalize the public education in the country took center stage at the 41st plenary of the Unity Schools Old Students Association. The event, which held in Port Harcourt, aims to highlight the challenges and proffer solutions. Senior reporter Uche Okoro reports.
Former alumni and graduates of federal government-owned secondary schools converge once again to deliberate on the way forward for the education sector. The group laments the declining quality of public schools, which has negatively impacted the standard of education and pace of national development.
We must continue to address the issues around public education, particularly at basic and secondary school level. When I was growing up, I used to hear that people used to get a job with a primary school, they call it standard 6 certificate or standard 4 certificate. People were actually starting to work because of the quality of those certificates, right from primary school. But today, sometimes you talk to degree holders, you ask them to write a simple sentence or a narrative, they can't do it. So we're going through 21 years of school, 25 years of school, and at the end of the day, what are we turning out?
Other key players advised government to implement strategies that would make public schools in the country the destination of choice for affordable and quality education.
In my own time, it is kids who could not get admission to university in Nigeria that their parents have to work hard to find education for out of Nigeria. But now the only people who go to school in Nigeria are those whose parents cannot afford to send them out of the country. This is a modern trend, and I think we need to find a way of addressing and reversing it.
The federal government allocated about 2 trillion naira for the education sector, representing 6% of the national budget. The figure is higher compared to the previous year, but channeling more resources to education was one of the recommendations coming out from this meeting.
There is an urgent need for government and us Nigerians to invest and fund education massively.
Products of government schools, especially those occupying key positions in private and public service, were also challenged to give back to the system in their own little way. Uche Okoro, TVC News, Port Harcourt.